Terraria. I'm assuming the password is Billy lost connection. How to win a Terraria.
How does one guess my password so correct?
Terraria time. It says lost connection though.
Ah,
It says lost connection.
are you using the
It's
modded
Billy.
one?
I know it's Billy, bro. It's always Billy. Why is it always Billy? And why can't I join? It's not letting me. Use Tmod loader now. Use it.
I am.
I command you to play Terraria.
I am playing Terraria currently.
I am currently playing Terraria more than you.
Oh. I'm not sure how you're doing that.
Now with more things to kill you.
Terraria.
Billy! Yeah, no, it's not working! You have to download all of the mods.
Dude, you just joined my game just a little bit ago. I mean, we've done this before.
Yeah, but still. Ooh, there's a spirit mod. Let's totes download it, boy.
No, you can't download any more mods because then you can't join my game.
Yeah, let me. Thorium. I don't even know what that's about. By the way, remember, I can't join your game anyway.
How did we do it last time then?
I don't know. Billy is the greatest. Billy is superior to all humans. Billy is superior. I don't know.
Just gotta fix up everything. Make everything look nice and clean.
Billy is superior to all humans. Billy.
Okay, calm down.
No, you calm down, boy. 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 Boy.
Okay.
Boy. Boy. Connection. I don't like hatred. I really love hate. You know, I like to hate people in their nutsack. I know. Na 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 na.
Come on. You. Woo.
Purgatory.
Are you gonna join or not?
Yeah. Yeah. Tmod loader.
I am using Tmod loader. Dude, I am using Tmod loader.
Tmod loader! Oh, N. Wow. That's cool. That's cool and stuff. I have 3,000 games open. Yes. Billy, you there, Billy? Lost connection, Billy. Hey, Billy. Planting weed.
Alright, so I guess it's time to find something else to play. What to play? Ooh, let's try out Stanley Parable. Haven't played this yet. Galactic Cafe. This video game is a tribute to creation. Oh. Welcome back. I mean, my sister's played this. I don't know what it is, though. Quit the game and then start it again. Alright, well, I only have this one. I have loaded it up once. So I only have 5 minutes. Alright. Let me just do something. Sorry guys, hang on, I'm in the middle of something. I tried to exit the game while I was loading, so it lagged a bit. Here we go, let's just go here. That's not how you spell Stanley. Alright, let's play. Oh, nice little office. I hate Mondays. 427.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Probably that they're
Stanley
gone.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm gonna close these doors behind me. Ah, it's a choice game.
When
No,
Stanley
right.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, the narrator tells me what to do. Interesting. I'm gonna listen to him for now. Ah, no one's in here either.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Hey, I'm gonna jump up on this table. I love how that's an achievement. That's great. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Just gonna close that door. What you got?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Nope.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, I'll just listen to him for my first go, I guess. I'm guessing there's multiple things you can do here. Let's see. What's in here? Nothing. Phew! Yeah.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the
What's the
keypad
password?
behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. Link plus. This way? What is here? Oh, this is scary. I don't want to step in here. I'm not sure why that's there. Oop! No! Loading, loading, loading.
into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This
Someone
question would not
brainwashed him.
go unanswered for long.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm a puppet or something.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large
Oh no, it's
door
mind
that
control.
read Mind Control Facility.
You know, it could go this way though. But I'll listen to him for the first run. Can I close these doors? Oh, okay. My ideas. Boop.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to
What's
himself.
up there?
Did he have the strength to find out?
Nope. Time to go and press every button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Oh.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images
Wait,
on a
where
screen.
am I?
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Hang on, guys. There I am.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
Yep.
Was it even possible?
Yep.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power
Kill with
over
fire.
another human life.
Kill it with
For
fire.
he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh. I can turn it back on and go back to my life. Yep, sounds good. Nope, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go with off. Save the world! See, there's
Blackness
a little line.
and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
It's over.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Yay!
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Wow.
And Stanley was happy.
I beat the game! Ending number 1. The end is never the end. Let's see
All
what
of his
else.
co-workers were gone.
Let's see some other achievements. Eight. That's a lot of eights. Click on door 435 times.
What could it mean?
Here it is.
Stanley decided to go to the
1,
meeting
2,
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
3, 4,
Oh, please.
5.
Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Two, 3, 4.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Oh, here it is. 1.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. Here it is. 1, 2.
Now, back to door number 437. Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk. Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Weird.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Man, how much do I have to do before I get this achievement?
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 4. Yes! We did it!
Yes!
Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Let's see whatever other ones we can get. Play the Stanley Parable for the entire duration of Tuesday? Impossible achievement. It shows a phone. Maybe I go get near a phone and click on all the phones? I don't know. Let's do 5 years? Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know what other ones we could do. 88888. There's that weird passcode thing. I can type in 88888. Maybe it opens up like another different, like a different door. Let's go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh, this is interesting.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
He's gotta check the script.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Seems weird. What was that? Oh god, that's the same room. Oh, we're up here now. Okay, yeah, I asked what this was.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Oh. The game restarted. Interesting.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. What if I go to the right again? Why are the doors closed?
When Stanley... Wait,
Why are there more doors?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
I want to go this way. Yeah, you can.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay, restart the game again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Now there's no doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
I don't know, probably nothing. Oh, I closed the door, yeah. I was like, they're closed.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
When did this spawn in here?
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
When was this here? Okay, that's creepy. Time to get away from that.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
Sure.
I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Nope.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Nope.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Restart. The Stanley Parable line.
All right, I've got a solution.
It's got a
This
trademark.
time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I like this direction better. It makes more sense.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, that's spilled coffee. Alrighty then. Wait, that's 437. I'm 427. Boop, boop.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to
Nope.
destiny.
Nope.
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put
Yes.
it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on.
Well,
That got a bit weird back there.
yeah, it did.
Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood. Cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
Bow, bow, bow.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
How could a fern be
Make sure
important?
you study it closely and remember it carefully. You
Okay.
won't want to miss anything.
Got it.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Close the door, close the door, close the door. I'm seeing everything again.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you...
No, don't
I
restart.
can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Boo. Oh, man. He restarted. Alright, the line again.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Oh, okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No
Awesome.
lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Just don't acknowledge it, trademark. Yeah.
Ah, a
Nice.
choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. how important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this? The
Both
confusion
doors.
ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
No.
It's all
So there's a fifth
determined?
restart.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart
Sixth
again.
restart.
Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
17th.
Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing.
Oh, we're gonna restart.
Wall.
Again.
Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it?
Freeze time.
Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
No! Just had the restart. Oh wait, and he forgets about the restarts, yeah.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody.
How does this
He
not
began
work?
wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Nope.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yep. Why didn't I hit the ground? Oh god, no. Oh.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
No?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
No? What? I'm alive. What do I do?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
original Stanley office. The second office. The final office. Boop. To boop. To boop. What's in here?
See how it's impossible. It's the kind of thing you Then he pushed the number 4. Nothing there. Shoot. Well, try the other one. Then he pushed the number 8. Now then, this elevator for sure would get him right back on track to where he was supposed to see the story. Stanley walked through the green door. Stanley stood on the roof.
This is cool, but I think I'm going to end this right here.